We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories.
Hello, PHS crew. We have a question for you. Do you believe there are werewolves, wolfmen, or dogmen out there? Let's start a conversation in the comments below. We are dying to know.
Hello everyone, this is Samantha, and I'm back with a brand new 911 horror story call. Now buckle up your seatbelts, because this call is a wild one. It's very bizarre. You will have to open your mind and suspend your beliefs for this creature's story. Tonight's tale, we are dealing with a cryptid monster that we all learned about in movies, nursery rhymes, and fairy tales. Did you guess what it is? If you think you know, let me know in the comments below. If you said werewolf, wolfman, or dogman, yes, you're right. It's all of the above. I know what you're thinking. That's impossible. The werewolf is an urban legend, just a myth. Werewolf, wolfmen, and dogmen don't exist. Well, I thought that too, but after this call, now I'm not so sure. So if you're ready, you may want to grab yourself some popcorn, a drink, sit back and relax. And turn me up in your earbuds, on your TV, and or your computers, however you consume my content. Now let's begin. I called this 911 call Creature in My Backyard. This is just a friendly reminder to please like and comment to let us know how we are doing so far. We would love to hear from you all. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of the PHS crew. And we thank you. "911, what's your emergency?"
Help me. Send the police.
Okay. What is your address and your name?
I live at 95 County Road, and my name is Greg. Please hurry and send the police. There is something that looks like a big black dog outside in my backyard.
Okay, Craig. I have sent a message to your sheriff's office, but it looks like it's going to take some time before they can reach you. You live pretty far away from town, but they are en route. Now stay on the phone with me. Can you explain what the dog is doing in your backyard? Is it a dog you have seen before? Craig was breathing heavily over the phone. I needed to find a way to make him calm.
Yes, this dog creature has been here before. About a couple of days ago. I woke up just like tonight, when it tripped my home security alarm. But the other night, it ran away once the alarm went off.
Okay, Craig. Can you explain to me what the dog looks like? I need to give a description to the sheriff and his deputy. They may need to also contact animal control. Craig first took a deep breath, and in a shaky, nervous voice he said,
Yes, of course. Well, its fur is black. It has yellow beady eyes. It has a big bushy tail, pointy ears, a long snout, sharp pointy teeth and long claws. It's really big. It stands upright. It looks to be about 7 feet tall.
What the hell? I thought. You just described a werewolf. Because that definitely isn't a dog in his backyard. I was stunned into disbelief. Then I heard Craig say,
Hello? Are you there? Please answer me. I'm really scared.
I quickly answered, Yes, I'm still here. I'm listening.
I know what you're thinking, and I promise you I haven't been drinking. This is the creature I see, standing in my backyard. Look, like I said a couple of days ago, this creature showed up after midnight, creeping and stalking around my house. I think it's been looking for a way in. I happened to catch it on my security camera, but it's really smart, because it stayed mostly in the shadows in the dark. So, to me it just looked like a really big dog running away when it triggered my alarm. And this is why tonight I stayed up and kept watch. I had a feeling he would come back tonight and try again. Unfortunately, I was right.
Yes, I see. This is a strange behavior for a dog to have, I thought to myself. It sounds very intelligent, kind of like it's human. Alright, Craig. Are you alone in the house? Do you live with someone? Do you have a significant other? Is there anyone else around?
No, it's just me. My wife passed away a few years ago from cancer, and my kids are grown. They live on their own. I'm all alone. And my nearest neighbor, Ray, lives about 8 miles away from me. Oh my God, I don't want to die this way. I'm so afraid. I see it's looking for a way in.
I could hear clearly the fear in Craig's voice. I don't blame him. If I was in his shoes, I would have a massive panic attack. But I had to try and keep Craig calm. I needed him to be alert. Craig, please take a few deep breaths and listen to me. The sheriff and deputy are on their way, but they still have about 20 minutes to arrive at your place. I need you to grab a weapon to protect yourself. If this creature makes it inside your home, you will need to find a place you can hide. Where are you located right now in your house?
I'm upstairs in my bedroom, and I have a gun for protection I can use.
Okay, good. Suddenly, I heard Craig gasp and whimper over the phone. I asked Craig, Is everything okay?
No, my lights have been cut off, and I heard a window downstairs break. I can now hear the creature walking around. It's now inside my home.
Brian's voice started to fade. I could barely hear him. His signal was beginning to fade away. Brian? Hello? Are you still there? There was no answer. I was feeling scared. It gave me the feeling of dread and fear, because he didn't answer. I heard nothing. He was no longer there.
Craig, barricade yourself in your bedroom and place something heavy in front of your door. Back yourself into a corner and make sure you are ready to shoot if the creature breaks into your room. I could hear Craig scrabbling to follow the tasks I gave him to execute. I could feel my heart race as Craig did everything I said.
Okay, I barricaded myself in my room, and I'm now backed into a corner. What else should I do?
Just stay calm and quiet. Maybe the creature is just looking for food. Maybe once it eats, then it will hopefully leave.
Yeah, hopefully.
But unfortunately, that didn't happen. Craig said,
Oh no! I can hear it coming up my stairs. I can hear the click of its nails. Please, please make it go away. How much further before the sheriff arrives at my place?
I could see they have 15 more minutes. But before I could answer Craig, I could hear a raspy voice saying Craig's name. I started shaking when I heard its voice. It wasn't like anything I heard before. Then it said,
"Come out of hiding, Craig. I already know where you are. Come out and face me, you coward. Come out now!"
Suddenly I heard Crag drop his phone, but I could still hear everything that was going on. Crag said to the creature,
"Go away! Leave me alone! If you come any closer, I will shoot you through my bedroom door."
I thought to myself, that was stupid of Crag. He just gave up his position. But I listened on.
"You are in your bedroom, but I knew that. I can smell you from here at the top of your stairs. I can smell your fear." "I called the sheriff and he's coming with his deputy, so if you don't want to die, you better leave. Anyway, why are you here? What do you want from me?" "Oh, Craig, I'm here because I know what you did, and I want to take my revenge. Now come out, so I can rip you apart from limb to limb."
I could hear Crag now crying. Crag said,
"I don't know what you're talking about. You want to take revenge on me for what? I haven't done anything to you. What do you believe I've done?" "Craig, don't play stupid with me. You know exactly what you did, and you tried to cover it up. But it didn't work, and this is why I'm here."
I was scared for Crag, but I was also intrigued. I needed to know what Crag did to piss this creature off, and why it desperately wanted to kill him.
"Okay, Craig, let me refresh your memory. Do you remember the night about 2 years ago? Right after Lucy, your wife, died. I was there at her funeral. I actually felt bad for you. I knew it was hard on you losing her to cancer. Lucy was an angel. We all loved her and missed her dearly." "Who or what are you?"
I could hear the confusion in Crag's voice, but I could tell the creature was telling the truth. The creature kept going.
"You will find out when the time is right. The community tried to help you. I tried to help you because we understood you were going through a major depression. But instead of letting us help, you chose to turn to the bottle. You would drink yourself silly, and the next day you wouldn't remember. You never remembered how you made it home from the bar. You would be sloppy drunk. You would just pass out in your car. I would receive a call to come and take you home. I didn't want you to kill yourself driving drunk. I tried to have patience, empathy, and understanding for what you were going through. We all just wanted to help you. Until that one night when I missed the call from the bar. That one moment changed my life. Because that night, you didn't sleep it off in your car. No. You decided to drive home. You were drunk out of your head. And
I was shocked by what I heard. Craig hit a little girl on the side of the road and left her there. But what did she have to do with this creature? The plot thickens.
What? I hit Charlene? No, I didn't. What I hit was a dog. I remember it was a dog. When I got out of my car, when I picked it up, it was already dead. No, Craig. You tossed her little body into a drainage ditch. That was my daughter. My only child. You left her there to bleed to death. Oh my God. She was a creature. Just like you. She was a werewolf. Ray, you're a werewolf. I'm so sorry, Ray. I didn't know. I didn't have a clue.
I remember Craig told me at the beginning of the call, Ray is Craig's closest neighbor. He lives 8 miles away from Craig.
I regret ever letting her out to hunt that night. I was really tired from work, and I just wanted to rest my eyes. She told me, "Lay down, Dad. I will be all right." She was hunting for rabbits to cook late for dinner. My last memory was her smile. When I woke the next day, I saw she wasn't in her bed. I searched everywhere for her. I immediately called the sheriff, and later that day, they found her, face down, submerged in water in the ditch. She was all I had left. In the back of my mind, I knew it was you, but I didn't have any proof. That is, until last week, when the sheriff finally returned the one thing that had your scent on it. It was her mother's scarf. It was Charlene's favorite piece of clothing. It wasn't on her body when they found her in the ditch, so it still happened to have your scent. And this is why I'm here. It was you, Craig, and I can never forgive you for this.
Suddenly, I heard Craig's bedroom door explode. Craig let out a blood-curdling scream. Then I could hear Craig shooting. Ray let out a monster's howl as Craig begged for Ray's forgiveness. I could hear the two struggling. But in the end, Ray won. That's when I heard the sheriff. He told the beast to freeze. Then I heard more shooting and a window shattering. I heard the sheriff say the suspect got away with the victim, Craig. Later, in the sheriff's report, he explained everything he witnessed.
When we arrived on the scene, me and my deputy witnessed the victim being attacked by a 7-foot-tall hairy beast. Me and my deputy shot at the suspect until our guns were empty, but it didn't matter because it kept on attacking. And in one big bite, the creature clamped down and broke the victim's neck. Then the creature, along with the victim, jumped out of the second-floor window, and it ran away. From my understanding, they never saw Ray and Craig again.
We have come to the end of my story. Thank you for listening and watching my video. I will return soon with more 911 calls. Goodbye for now, until my next post.